Hi, I'm Robert Cullen from Cullen's Butchers in Wicklow Town, and I'm here today to show you how to sharpen a knife and why it's important to use a sharp knife. If you ever look at a butcher or a chef and you notice that they always use a sharpening steel every time they're going to use a knife, this is very important because a sharp knife is safer to use, it's easier to use, and it results in more even cuts. So this is a knife sharpening steel. Butchers and chefs would use this every time that they're going to use a knife. So hold the knife sharpening steel firmly in one hand, keeping your fingers underneath the thumb guard. Hold your knife at about a 25-degree angle against the steel, starting at the hip end or the end closest to the handle, and pull down the full length of the knife. Do this several times on each side every time you're going to use the knife, and that will keep the knife very sharp. A good way to learn, as the way that I learned, is to hold the knife sharpening steel firmly against the worktop like so, and then use the knife starting with the hip end at the top of the steel and gently pull down the full length of the knife like this. Do this a couple of times on each side. Just a few little tips when caring for your knife. When cleaning it, always start at the handle end of it using the blunt edge with a clean cloth and wipe down the blade of the knife. Never wipe on the sharp side of it. Always wipe on the blunt side from the handle away down to the tip. When using your knife, you want to be careful not to cut the tops of your fingers off. So hold the item you wish to cut firmly in your hand, using your fingers as a guide, but keep the fingertips back, hold it almost like a claw, and then you can pull the knife up against the item. Then move your fingers along as you're cutting. A knife sharpening steel is not expensive and can last you a lifetime, and by using it to take care of your knives will also last you a lifetime. If you're unsure about what knife to buy, do drop into us in the shop and we can help you choose, as they can vary in price from cheap to expensive. If you also want your existing knives sharpened, bring them into us here in Cullen's Butchers and we'll sharpen them for you free of charge. Thanks for watching, and for more hints and tips, visit us on the web on cullensbutchers.com. See you next time.